like the gay one today.
Oh, wow.
Hope
we got that on camera. Yeah. Hello, I'm Max Balegde.
And I'm George Clarke. And welcome.
Is that a gay voice that he's doing? I hope that you're getting
nothing
this,
of the sort. I'm George Clarke. And welcome back to the Useless Hotline. I've never said welcome back.
Oh.
TikTok wasn't working out for us. So we decided to set up our own little business.
We did indeed. And the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
But it won't always just be us. Some weeks we'll be joined by a special guest. Oh. Maybe 2 special guests.
Oh, special indeed. Very special. Yes.
Not cool, Max. Come on.
Are you excited? I'm excited.
I cannot contain my excitement right now.
Let's have it. Before we get into it, before we invite them into the Useless Hotline office, I would just like to pledge that from this day forth, I'm being a 100% ultimate fitness legend. I'm back. No.
Let me inform you of an age-old tale of the boy who cried wolf.
I am so fit. So fit in more ways than one now.
You realise the cameras are on, right?
Yeah. No, I've literally this morning woke up, first thing, went to the gym, had my pre-workout, had what's that other powder called?
Cocaine?
Yes, had some of that. No. What's it called? The one that's like you drink a lot of water with it and it's
dust.
Oh, shut up. People in the comments
G-Fuel.
don't know. No, I don't even know what you're saying. And then got back.
Barocca.
No, got back. Had a protein shake.
Whoa.
Fucking, yeah, too right.
Hell yeah.
I might not fit through the door to this office soon because I'm going to get that big, so watch out.
You didn't previously.
Wow, that was rude. And then, ran, did all sorts, super fitness.
What do you actually do at the gym?
Oh, I've just realised I forgot my wrap that I made for my tea.
That's all right, I can lay a beat.
But it was a healthy, oh, God. Oh. What do I do at the gym? Today, I did that one. With the machines up here and you're pulling down.
Okay.
That one. And then I did the stair machine.
Okay.
I usually do that for 15 minutes.
Right.
Makes me sweat so much.
Cute.
No, it's not cute. It's horrible. It's actually
not cute.
And also, how do you navigate gym clothes not smelling all the time?
Wash them normally is the plan.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I didn't think of that one. Do
you just rewear?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's absolutely
I don't
grim.
know what you're talking. I've actually just had an email, anyway, to say that Millie and Liam have arrived. So shall I tell our receptionist to let them in?
Yeah, but warn them about the smell.
I'll tell them to just come in now. Right, brilliant. You come over here, love.
Did you actually not?
No, I do. But so I have 3 Gymshark tops, and I wear them once, and because I sweat so much, a disgusting amount.
You're not going to the gym frequently enough where 3 outruns your wash time, surely.
No, but I will wear
this
it
isn't even in the episode.
But I'll wear it again the next day and just be like, okay, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. But is it fine? I don't know. Do I smell?
Yes.
I mean, I shower. I'm not wearing it right now, and I shower obviously after. Right. Anyway, shut up. Let's just carry on. Oh my god. Right. I've just had to. Oh, they're here. Come on in. Millie and Liam.
Hello.
How are we?
I am brilliant. How are you two?
Very well.
Good.
I just want to stop before we start.
Oh.
It fucking stinks in here.
Right, that means we need to keep that chat in the podcast.
Sweat
Otherwise, it just looks like it actually stinks in
I'm
here.
happy.
No, honestly, I come in and the BO hit me. It smells like somebody needs to buy more Gymshark t-shirts rather than just 3.
Both my body and my Gymshark shirts every 2 times. No, I wash my body every time. Oh my god, right. Anyway, Millie and Liam is here, everybody. How exciting.
Hi.
First of all, just want to speak on a little off-camera moment that just happened.
Yeah.
So on that mug that somebody gave us at one of our shows is a picture of me wearing that big alien hat. And Millie offset just pointed at it and she went, "Is that someone's nan on that mug?"
It does look like
from far away. It looks like white curly hair.
It looks like a perm.
Yeah.
That's it. Just double down on it. That's what he wants.
And the wrinkles and the
yeah.
I reckon
I like it. Are you wearing a baby grow? What are you
probably just my
wearing?
normal clothes. I don't know.
Genuinely, I haven't.
I've think you are just wearing a jumper. Yeah,
We need
sorry.
to put a picture of that mug on the screen at this point because
Yeah.
that is hilarious.
No, that's good. I like that. And someone from your show got you that.
Yes, they did.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice,
very
nice.
sweet.
But
very
back to
sweet.
the gym sort of t-shirt as well.
Right,
I've seen you been banging the gym, haven't you?
Oh, I'm fucking massive.
Yeah.
But that's why you need to bang the gym.
Right.
Have you actually, or are you making that up?
Yeah, look at me.
Yeah, I saw something the other
What
day.
do you mean? Are you
Easily.
trying to violate me? Are you just... Millie's one objective in coming here is to put me down. She's like, you look like a
No.
nan.
Can you tell?
Am I missing some TikToks? That's what I'm
I
thinking.
don't, maybe I just give that vibe off.
Yeah. No,
Maybe
the
that's
muscles
just
look
what he's
big.
speaking on.
He's just been doing like functional fitness with the oldies, haven't you?
Yeah, I
That's
have.
what
No.
I have. We do water aerobics once a week.
Love that.
Yeah, we're really
Can I
getting
come?
into it actually. No,
No.
actually. I was
She
going
go
to
for a
actually
week and
offer
she
it,
give
but-
up.
Yeah, no, I
me and
don't.
Liam are going to go.
Yeah, you
Your
go.
new thing is Pilates.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
okay.
yeah, I think that's the new and the old thing now because
Yeah, it lasted for about 2 weeks.
she has not
What
gone
is
anymore.
Pilates? Is it just like difficult
Reformer
stretching?
specifically
I asked
on
this
a
the other day.
machine.
It's the machines, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's really hard.
It is
It
hard.
is.
Like I found it hard. Like we went to a
I made Liam do it with me.
yeah, we went to a spa retreat and I was really ill.
Yeah,
and I did
alright.
it and I was sweating buckets.
Oh.
No,
sweating
no,
buckets.
it's because you have to like have a lot of balance and also do a lot of stretching. So like when
Yeah.
you're laying on it, your legs need to go like all the way down, and Liam's legs are like
Well, I
up
was
there.
like, yes, I'm not meant to be in them positions, right? But my legs, I was like a pretzel.
Yeah.
No, but
you
the
was
people
good.
that do it get absolutely built. Like,
Yeah.
it's so tense.
You can get like proper abs
Yeah.
from it, can't you? Which
Yeah, I could
I
never.
don't think I could do that.
Not for me. I mean,
Doesn't
I'm
Nice.
just...
interest me.
Doesn't it?
No.
It's like a medieval torture device, the thing that you sit
Yeah,
on. It's a
you
bit
could
weird.
seriously
I
hurt
bet
yourself.
reckon it probably is. Yeah. I mean, I'm just a nan with tits.
Yeah.
So I'm not doing it anytime soon, am I?
Aren't most nans?
I guess so. Yeah. Do you know what? If you're a nan without tits, comment down below.
You know on TikTok when people say that you're wearing a hat, what is that about?
So,
I
Millie,
really have
asking.
always wanted to know,
Thank you.
and like,
literally just adding to the tally chart of you trying to violate. me.
yeah, no, but that
so-
reminded me. A hat. Yeah.
Fair enough. I'll give you that one. So, about like over a year ago, I got a really, really shit haircut. I used to live in
Alright.
Have
Clapham,
you still not
and
grown it out?
right.
Oh,
A year ago or last week?
And every single time, like repeatedly, it would just get like worse and worse. And do you know when you go for a fade and they just like
Oh.
obviously don't fade it?
Right.
So I took a video of it being like, how shit is this haircut? And everyone was like, it looks like a hat.
Oh, because there was like a line.
Yeah, so it looked like I was actually wearing a hat. And then from there, people became like a bit obsessed with it and they started to make accounts called like Max Balegde's hat, like Max Balegde's granddad's hat, Max Balegde's mum's hat. And then they would like edit pictures of like me and my family with all with my haircut. It was a weird time in my
Shut
life.
up.
It went on for like a good like 4 or 5 months of people just relentlessly like
Yeah, saying
making
it.
things about it. I loved it. I thought it was so funny.
It was funny.
It's so funny, and even still today, like people still like
Say
see
it,
me in the
yeah.
street and they're like, "Nice hat," and I'm like, "Do you want to go and fuck yourself?" now?"
How many unreliable barbers are there? Like,
Oh my god.
there's only a select few I'll go to.
Oh.
Yeah, but at a certain like point, you've got to start looking at yourself.
Well, the
if
thing is, of course, but the thing is, the way that I look at like my haircut is I get it cut every 2 weeks.
You do.
And I've had offers from like really good barbers in central London that'll like cut my hair and stuff because they're like, we want to
Shut
give you a
up.
good haircut. But
Offers, like it's a transfer window's open. Like, a new teams come in for him.
but then the way I look at it is it'll grow out within like a few days anyway.
Yeah.
And I just can't be asked going all the way into central London to get my haircut when there's
Long.
one like 5 minutes like down the road, even if it's
But
not
that's
that
the
good.
shit one.
Yeah. Like even, well, now I've moved
I would
house.
say make the journey next time.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Very rude. But yeah, I've basically just given up, to be honest with you.
Your hair's looking
No,
great.
it's great.
Thank
It
you.
does look really good.
Thank
so
you.
don't worry now. The
Thank you,
problem's
I'll try.
over.
I'll try my best. Won't go that far, but I'll try.
Next. So, guys, we know you from a popular TV show.
Can't remember the name of it.
Yeah,
no one
what
ever
was
speaks
it?
about it.
What were you doing before said TV show?
You go first.
I was a bricklayer.
Oh.
Yeah, I was a bricklayer, and yeah, I started when I was like 16, and
Got no GCSEs.
So
we had this conversation yesterday. I have got GCSEs actually.
No,
Which
you
one?
don't.
Which ones do you have?
Math,
bricklayer.
English literature, I feel language 4
Hey.
times.
Oh, okay.
They're all foundations. Yeah.
Bricklaying.
Oh, okay.
Hey?
Oh
and
my
I don't get it.
Bricklaying.
Shit show.
Don't worry about it.
Did you get it?
no.
That's all right.
Oh, I was saying laying
It's thinking for the audience.
laying the foundations. That was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Foundations in
There you
the
go.
house. I mean, or whatever.
Oh,
building.
no, you know.
I went to work in Ocean Beach in Ibiza when I was 19.
You did what? You started
went
working there?
in Ocean Beach, yeah. When I
Really?
was 19, yeah. So
Have you ever got with Wen Lineker?
Sign NDA.
Sign NDA. No, I haven't.
Oh, boring.
Yeah, I did 6 months out there, and that's actually where Love Island found me.
Really?
They come out there casting, looking for people, and they found me there. So I was meant to go on a couple of years in a row, but
And everyone thought that we'd met before, didn't we? Because there was a photo of Liam working in Ocean Beach and this blonde girl behind him, and everyone said it was me.
I actually wasn't working at that point. I was 2018 on a holiday.
Right, okay.
So-
Specific.
Deep
So,
bones.
People are trying to piece things
He
together.
wasn't actually being paid to be with that blonde
Yeah,
guy.
yeah,
He just chose
Yeah.
to be there.
Yeah.
Which seasons did you nearly end up on?
The winter one of 2020.
Oh, okay.
But I didn't.
Thank
chose
God
not
you
to
didn't go. No, I'm joking.
The summer one of 2020, and I got
right,
to the end of the process, then it got cancelled because of COVID.
Oh, wow.
And then 2021 January was pissing down in rain in work.
Mm-hmm.
I was laying the foundations.
Nice.
There
you go.
I
Go
had a
back,
call.
like
Hey,
it.
Liam, you still single? I said absolutely. I think
I've got my girlfriend now.
I was actually dating some of the time as well. I'm like, don't matter.
Oh, nice.
Only a fling.
Horrid.
Only a fling. And then
you tell her?
went from there. It was a fling. There was nothing.
You should still say, well, did you end it? Or
No.
did you... No, you didn't say
next
nothing.
thing. And then yeah, kind of.
She still thinks that they're together.
Yeah.
She's had a really shit few years. He's just not spoke to her.
God, this is a long season of no days.
I wasn't actually dating
poor
someone.
girl.
And what about you, Millie?
Well, okay, so before Love Island, I worked at ASOS
Oh, really?
as a fashion buyer's assistant.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, loved it. Was very fast paced, very stressful, but nonetheless enjoyed every moment of it. And then I actually applied for Love Island.
wow, okay.
Yeah, so I was like single for like a year and a half, and I actually did it with, well, my friend at work. She sent me the application on Facebook, and we were sitting opposite each other, and she was like, do it, let's do it, let's just apply. And I was like, no, I can't. She was like, come on, like, what have you got to lose? They're either gonna call you or they won't. So I was like, all right, fuck it. And yeah, so then we filled out the form and just didn't think anything of it, and then yeah, one thing led to another. So
Do you ever think, like, if you didn't listen to that one friend, how different things
I
would
know.
be?
I probably would still be working at ASOS, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, because I was working my way up to, like, I've always wanted to be a buyer. And so I would have just probably stayed there and worked my way up in the company, because I did love it there. So yeah, it was, and it was quite nice to work with them after the show as well. It
Yeah,
kind
of
of all
course. I was
made
going to say,
sense.
you
That's
work with them
pretty
quite
cool.
often, don't
Yeah,
you?
yeah, I do. Yeah, and I still work with them now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
really
so
good.
cool.
So it worked out for the best. And obviously met Liam in the process.
I think that's the reason.
too
So
bad.
I wasn't meant to go. COVID happened, so I didn't go on the
Yeah.
2021.
Yeah.
And you know, COVID was a bad thing, but worked out as
Yeah.
kind of a good thing for me. and Millie.
Clearly, like, for whatever reason, something was meant to put you
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
That's wild when you think
And
about it like that, isn't it?
I know.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
As
is.
if.
I know, but it was good.
And you're both such horrible, horrible people.
Yeah, so that's
So
why
it
it
works.
works.
Magnetic attraction to each other.
But it's obviously a bit of a, you know, I'm from Wales, Millie's from Essex, so you know it's a bit of a 4-hour gap there.
Yeah.
But when we come off, I moved straight to Essex, and kind of
Yeah.
went from there, didn't we?
Wow.
That's where it all went wrong.
So what was life like when you came off? Like, was it like could you notice it immediately? It was just like wild. 'Cause
It
obviously-
was, yeah. It was hard to deal with, I'd say. It was like to navigate a relationship with loads of eyes on you, and then
Yeah.
like still try and find. Don't know. I feel like there was a lot of pressure to be this, because we won as well.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was like a lot of pressure to be like.
The perfect.
Just throw that one in there.
Yeah.
I can't speak a crown on the table.
Who the fuck is Chloe Burrows?
Yeah, sauce glow.
Yeah, it was a lot of pressure.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, but even when we first landed, after you know being in Mallorca, we landed in the airport and there was like paparazzi there. It was like
Wow.
people like shouting us our names in the airport. And I was like,
That would be so.
Yeah, I was
weird.
bricklaying a few weeks ago. Now, like people are
Literally.
taking photos of me in the street.
Because we've obviously had it more gradually before the paparazzi came
Of
out.
course. Now, as soon as we walk out here, they're everywhere after us.
But to go from literally bricklaying and buying things.
Yeah.
That was exactly a job
Sorry,
description.
helping
yeah.
somebody buy things to just like
Yeah.
paparazzi. That's crazy.
Well,
Yeah,
because
it was
yours
mad.
was gradual, I suppose.
Yeah.
The bigger and bigger you got.
Yeah,
and
And it's
then,
kind of like
Yeah.
we had like little doses of
Yeah.
like, you know, gaining things slowly versus all at once, especially when you've been in a bubble without any contact. That must impact like your mental health quite a lot, I feel.
it was just strange. It was just, but obviously there were so many positives as well.
Of
Like
course,
it was
of
really
course. Yeah,
exciting
yeah.
and like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
proper fun time. Like
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
loved it, but it was also hard. It was hard
Yeah.
mentally to deal with it, and I think then that sort of played a part sometimes in kind of what happened. But
What do you think was the most difficult thing for each of you personally? Like the big life difference that you noticed.
Yeah.
What was the most difficult aspect of that?
I think like everyone having an opinion about you, like none of your friends would say to you, or you, I don't like that, or they might do. I don't
Yeah,
know.
no.
None of
Oh,
your
I do it
friends.
all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
But they say it in a nice way.
They
wouldn't
would
say
be
it in a
like, oh
nasty
yeah,
way.
maybe
Yeah.
not that one. Like put on a different top or whatever
Yeah.
it is.
Maybe you
and then,
should wash that gym.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe
just
oh my
once.
Say
God.
it nicely, but then if on Instagram it's people just go for you and say, oh, not very nice, and then that was
Yeah.
hard. Like to deal
People
with that.
feel what I've noticed, especially with people from Love Island and especially couples that like stick together, people feel as though they're entitled to personal information about you.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine how
Yeah, they want to be. They
irritating that
want to be a
Invasive.
part of you. Like they feel like because they've watched you, you owe them part of you. And people hated me because, like, they're obsessed with Millie.
Liam got right
Yeah.
sick for it.
And because I did a certain thing on Casa and More, I did a little, something on there. I kind of redeemed myself. we won, right? We won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, it's a
well.
TV show. It's
course.
literally designed to put you in
Exactly.
unnatural,
Yeah.
extreme circumstances.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm sure that there's a lot that we would never see, like,
Yeah,
as a
of
viewer
course.
of the show. So,
But like, I don't know, people just like obviously love Millie, and like it was always you better treat her right, or if
People
anything,
will be actually
anything-
rude to him in the street.
Yeah, people were like
Really?
people say like it now sometimes, but like
Yeah,
they
you
like,
do get the odd
to
one
lift
now.
to lift Millie up, they kind of put me down.
that's crazy.
So they come in and
Yeah.
like rudely like come in, like, we'll be talking, me and her, and they'll come and barge in front of me, put their back to me. I say, oh Millie, I'm obsessed with you, and give her all this. I'm like, I'm you as
Yeah.
well. Not that I want to be obsessed with me.
And then be like,
But if you come
oh,
with my girlfriend, like, acknowledge she's with someone. And, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess in that case as well, it is also if you know Millie, you also know yourself. Like,
That's what I mean.
because
Yeah.
there are different sides of the internet of us, like where people can come up and know Max and then not necessarily know
right,
me,
yeah,
and
of
then like
course.
back and forth. But
like, they can love me and hate
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's the most.
Yeah.
That's
very
what
rare
just
occasion,
happens,
but it
yeah.
does happen.
Like, they fancy me, they want to shag me, obviously. Nothing to do with him.
But they know of us both, like they know
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
They haven't got to be a fan of me or anything, but
Haven't got to be rude to you.
Because if someone,
I can't imagine ever going up to somebody on the street, knowing maybe that I know them from a TV show or something like that, and being actively rude to their face. Like,
Yeah.
because I guess because we're in this like industry where we kind of understand how things like that are filmed, I would never assume that the
Yeah.
way that someone is portrayed on a TV show is the way that they are in their everyday life, if you get what I mean.
yeah.
So it's so bizarre to me that people actually do that.
I don't know. It works both ways, isn't it? If you are a prick, or you
Of
are an
course,
arsehole,
of
like,
course.
it's hard to like the power of editing is very powerful. Like,
Yeah.
it's powerful. Like, and certain
Yeah.
situations can be made to look way worse. But if your day-to-day attitude stinks, like
Of
on the show,
course,
it's
yeah,
like maybe you are that person,
Yeah.
but like,
Yeah.
but then you are put in situations where which you wouldn't normally act like that because it's not it's not normal life, But so I think
It's hard for the viewer to know actually whether or not
yeah,
you are
it's
a
like
dickhead or
because
not.
people
Yeah,
hated
yeah.
me and thought I was an arsehole. When I think I'm a pretty nice
Well,
guy.
I've met
to be
you and I
honest.
can confirm.
Yes.
But then,
Great judge as a character.
I didn't put a foot wrong really, apart from one thing I did in Castle Moore, and everyone hated me.
Yeah.
But like, I wasn't an arsehole throughout the show.
No,
I don't
of
think
No, you're
an
just
arsehole
boring.
wouldn't know they're an arsehole all day.
Yeah.
Also, on Love Island specifically, they don't often show the day-to-day nice, funny moments.
Yeah,
They do
yeah.
it on. What I don't really get is they do
Yeah.
it on that one episode a week kind
Yeah.
of special thing,
To
don't
show
they?
more of that,
Best
shouldn't
bits.
they?
or
Yeah,
something
they,
like
they
that,
show
yeah.
the more light-hearted, fun,
Yeah.
actual enjoyable times because
Yeah.
I think that they want obviously the drama and
Yeah.
like you can just look in that direction. If someone edited us right now speaking to each other and put in the background like that, it could make it look like we all fucking despise each other. Like me looking at Liam like
That was crazy. That was literally like I was watching a movie trailer. What was that?
I'm really good at sound effects. But it is it's interesting how they do that. But I guess it's a dramatic TV show, and that's what they're looking for.
And the more people online who are like comment, it's only driving views and driving. And the show know that, you know, they, I don't know, I had a lot of backlash of what I did, but you know, that's their job. You know, they chose us on the show. They changed. You know, my life's been great since then. I've had ups and downs, but they chose us to go on Love Island. I'm very grateful for that. So if they got to sort of create a narrative on the show, then you know. But I think I came off with someone, and we went for that experience together. You know what I mean? And like it was all hunky-dory and happy afterwards. Yeah. Whereas if you come off to a lot of hate, and like it's hard to change that, then, you know, like it's
it is actually really risky
oh
and
my God, it's the biggest
scary
risk.
for you to go on to a show that big and risk potentially what people can think of you,
because no matter what, the way I look at something like a show like Love Island is no matter what outcome, people will recognize you for the rest of your life. You could be on it for like 3 days, come across terribly, everyone hates you, go to apply for a job because you're not getting any work off the back of it, and get turned down,
that's
or be in the office and people make fun of you. Like that could happen for the rest of your life, realistically.
God,
You just live a cameo for a while.
Before I went on, that was like one of the things I was worried about. Like I thought, right,
you'd have to do cameo.
please no. It could all go very right, but it could also go wrong, and like I was always concentrating on what was going wrong. You know, and I spoke to my family about it and said, like, you know, if I come off, I'm on it for 3 days and it goes really bad, but then I wasn't looking that it could go really well. You know what I mean?
How much does that sort of idea play on your mind when you're in there?
Well,
Like, how aware are you that, obviously you're aware that things are being filmed, but is it like, do you leave I imagine I'd leave a conversation and be like, that's gonna that's gonna that's gonna
I was an arsehole there. Why did I do that? But no, you do forget it there, because it's not like a camera point. Like, it's like the best way to describe it is like CCTV. You know, like you're walking somewhere, there's cameras up in the corner. They just automatically follow you. So it's like you know they're there, but you forget. They're there. You just forget about them.
Maybe not for like the first. I didn't for the first week. Though, but gradually.
Gradually you do. But then you are thinking, how am I being portrayed, and how like are people liking me on the outside? Has anything come out of me? Like, you know,
I would not be sleeping at night.
You know,
I go to the night vision. I'd just be there, my eyes wide open.
I would be in bed, right, some nights, and I'd be like, wide awake, like I'm thinking, oh my God, remember that time when I was 17, I did that stupid thing? What if it comes out?
Oh my God, yeah, of course.
I was like, you don't know what people are saying at home and stuff as well. So
I'd have so many people saying shit about me. Oh God.
When I came out, I was messaging all the people who used to be like, you know, what do it to me? How's things, UK? Like,
sweeten them up.
Hope the family's doing well. Oh my gosh. So to go back to that time period when you'd just left, obviously everything's going crazy. Do you feel comfortable telling us what the most amount of money that you were offered for one thing during that time period was, or at least like a boundary? Like if I say if I give a monetary amount and you say higher or lower,
what do you reckon?
What do you mean? She's obviously had a lot more than me. Like but interesting. Right, okay, so if I said for like one package deal, whether it's a year-long partnership or whether it's a one-off thing, 500,000.
No.
Lower.
Right,
okay,
no,
okay,
I'm not
okay.
taking that. Do you know my rates?
Right, okay.
No, but this is the thing, right? When you come out, people, when someone like signs a big fashion deal, it's always £1 million.
But it's never
and it never is. And after like signing my management and being like, oh, so that person where they printed that they'd done that for £1 million, it was X, Y, Z. And I'd be like, oh right, okay, but there was some that was close to that.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure Ekin Sue was big, wasn't it?
I don't actually know. I don't know. But Ekin came out with like over 3 million followers. So her rates probably was higher, and she might have been who earned the most. I don't know. But yeah, it's like, but a lot of them come in, and it's mad how it works. Like, I don't know, like Molly Smith as well, coming off of All Stars. I feel like she probably got a big one.
Oh wow. Yeah,
because she already had her rates because she was already an influencer. And then I think that...
It's crazy, isn't it?
I don't know. Your rates go up. So.
Well, we say, wait, 350,000.
I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, okay. Let's leave it at that. Either way, well done, Millie. No, that's fascinating.
When there's like a new Love Island series, is there any sort of crossover? Like, that we know these people. Would you like meet events? You're like, I love Islanders. We're a part of like a big clan now. Is it like a?
You do all end up
yeah,
meeting,
so it's
don't
like
you?
it's weird, right? Obviously, we've been on there, but I know when people say to you, you are a real person, like when they see you in real life.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know, like, even I watch them on the show, and then I see them at an event, I'm like, I've been
you
watching.
wanna say hello, yeah.
I'm like, whoa, like it feels weird even seeing them then.
Do you both still watch the show now then?
Yeah.
All right, okay.
I love it.
Really, some people I think find it difficult when they know the ins and outs.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I find it very
behind a
frustrating.
TV
Series
show that
after.
they've been on.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The first series afterwards, I felt like they've been told to do that, or
Yeah.
I see what's coming next, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could tell what the producers are trying to do.
Yeah.
Whereas now I kind of can enjoy it and think, it is what it is. But afterwards, I was like, who's lying?
How many
there?
series after was it where they stopped people being able to post?
It
Oh.
That was only the recent one, wasn't it? Or the one
No,
before?
they did
That's been going
the
for a while
I
now,
think it was
the,
two
the
after
winter
us.
one.
Oh, did they?
The first winter one
Who
after
was
us.
after us? That was like Tash, Andrew,
So they,
India.
the Instagram
They had
was
it.
fine,
Yeah.
but then it's the winter one. So like
Was it the one with Farmer Will?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
they
Where
is.
was it?
And then since
Will
then
and
it's been
Jesse.
they've paused them. But
What are your opinions on that? On the
On
the
them.
show?
What are your opinions?
hate them all.
No, what are your opinions on the show not allowing people to post on Instagram for the contestants whilst they're in the villa nowadays?
My opinion is the show is a dating show. It's not a become an influencer show or become a
Yeah.
show. It's
True.
a dating show. So they're not there to give you loads of followers and loads of work. They're there for you to find love.
Yeah.
But it's the nature, the platform, the show is so big.
Yeah.
The show is so big, it gives you that platform.
Yeah.
But it's not Love Island who gives you, it's like just, everyone watching
Yeah.
you, the
Yeah.
audience. So
But I think it was good.
it's good in ways
Because
because
your
the families
family-
get
yeah,
a lot of hate.
family.
Like my family had so much,
Really?
horrendous.
Your
Oh my God, my
sister had
sister-
to turn off.
she
Yeah,
ran my
yeah.
account, so like she had to put a post out saying, guys, please, like people like sending like awful things like death
People are
threats and like
losers, aren't they?
How
yeah,
weird
like
is
saying they're
that?
gonna kill my nana. My poor nana.
Cover the mug. Cover the mug.
Gonna kill his nana, like
Oh, poor Sheena.
Why would you come for the
Sheena.
nan?
It's
Sheena.
not Sheena.
like just gonna kill my whole
Sheena.
family.
Listen, if you're coming for Sheena, all right, you're coming for me.
Sheila.
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 Sheila's wheels.
Sheila's weird.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my
Um,
god. That
It was
was
awful stuff, and like my mother was so upset because she knew I'm a nice guy, and she's like, I'm your baby, I'm a
Yeah,
boy,
of
you know what I mean?
course.
Like,
Yeah.
and no, I'm my parents. They look at me like that, no matter how old I'll be.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I guess that there's
And
not
then there's
much
people-
that they can do as well. They can't exactly
Yeah.
just do a quick like Instagram story on your account. Like, actually, he's great. I fucking love him. He's such a nice
Imagine
guy.
if someone's
Yeah.
mum did that.
Sheila's on the mic. Listen, all
Leave
right.
Sheena alone.
but like one little thing I did, I kissed another girl. When when you really think about it, it was wrong what I did, but it's not that deep. Me and Millie knew each other for a couple of weeks. It's a TV
Yeah.
show.
He's just there like, it's not what.
Yeah.
Say it again.
But then, like, my
sorry.
mother was so worried then, like, I was going to come off the show, be voted off, and now live with me forever. Luckily, I had 4 weeks to turn around, and people see I'm not the bad guy. But then, people are just idiots. And that's what frustrates me. The audience of Love Island, not just Love Island, anything,
Idiot.
sport, anything. People are
don't
wankers.
That's how
you
you get
should
him
be
on
saying
on
that,
your
yeah.
side.
No, most people are wankers. Like,
Yeah.
and they just don't think, like, they just think their mind is the only, like, they don't look at, like, the whole sort of, what's the word? They're very,
The whole picture.
yeah, the bigger picture.
They don't. What I find is that they don't allow themselves to have an independent thought. They literally
Yeah,
watch.
yeah.
That was a dramatic scene, and that boy did not come across well in that scene.
my
that
opinion,
boy
yeah.
is evil.
Yeah,
like
evil.
that's as far as the brain
That's
goes.
what I
They
mean.
never think like, oh well, like you just said, they've only known each other a few weeks. They probably don't speak every single second of the day, so they might not even know each other that well,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
therefore
Yeah, they
that
don't
might have led
think
to
about
that.
that.
Like they would never take it past. Oh, this is what I've been shown. This is fact.
Yeah.
and that's what I
Yeah.
find crazy.
I know.
I found that the biggest trolls on my platform, not sure about yours, were older women. Like my mum's age. Like they would send me nasty messages over and over again. And it got to the point where this one woman, it was every week, right? And for months now. And I was like, I went on her page and she literally had 2 young daughters. So I replied back to her and I said, "Oh, I'm really sorry you feel this way, but like I hope no one ever receives these kind of messages that you sent to me to your daughters." And she deleted every single message. She went, "Oh my God, sorry, I must have been hacked." Oh, what for months?
Who's hacking you, Susan?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, like, I was hacked.
70 followers and she's been hacked.
And what they're trying to do is just troll me.
Yeah,
like, that's the last
that
thing I
makes
think a hacker
sense.
would do. Can't get your bank details. Like, what the fuck?
Honestly, people are just stupid. Like, not everyone. A lot of you are amazing.
Of
right?
course.
A lot of you are amazing. Like, and
the
we've got
thing
such an
is-
amazing audience as well. But then a lot of people are just twats.
The
as
thing
well.
is, it's a loud minority. That's what you always have to remind yourself. It's difficult if, like, in the past and it's interesting that you say that, like, older women are the ones that attack you, because you find time and time again that the same people that are like see themselves in you because you look like an old woman. No, because like one day they were like, well, I was young and beautiful one day. Like, why didn't I get older? Why didn't I get that? So then they get angry, and they like my biggest like people that attack me online are all gay men.
Oh, really? George?
Women, George. It's George. He's the one. Gay man. Yes.
No way.
Yeah. Consistently, and like I spoke to like Maddie Jepson. She says like all of the people that attack her are women, or often older women, like what you said, like mum's age sort of thing. So it's really interesting.
Who's yours?
Everyone. I don't get awful
I've had the gays. I've had old women.
No, the gays love you.
Oh, do they?
Oh my God, they send me some very dirty messages.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah. We
We've
get
had
a lot of entertainment out of that.
A lot of gay people message on our comment on our hotline podcast account.
Yeah. What? Because they all want to shag me.
Yeah.
Who else?
But some people are obsessed. Like since Love Island, obviously it's over 3 years ago now. I've obviously grown older. Like, people are obsessed. They think I've had loads and loads of work done. Because I've got high cheekbones. They think, oh my God, how much work has he had done? He's ruined himself. I'm like, I've not had any work done. Like, but they're obsessed with this idea that I've had obsessive amounts of work done. Like,
really?
Just a little bit of both.
A little bit here and there.
I
actually read a rumor one day that you've had scrotox.
What's that?
Botox for the scrotum.
Oh, me?
Yes.
Shut up.
I heard you went to Turkey and got it gifted.
I have had a bit of work done.
On the scrotum.
On your penis.
Yeah, I had a penis reduction.
Right.
Because
Okay. Well, that makes
Millie was
sense. We've all seen
complaining.
it, so
Millie was
that
complaining
makes
it's
sense.
way too big and we can't have sex.
Fair enough.
So it's not the first time we heard that. But I thought, look, we're in a long-term
Listen,
relationship. I need to get us sorted.
Exactly. There we go.
Long-term
And
relationship.
it's now 3.5 inches, which is perfect for her.
There we go. There we
See, that's what I've been saying. Perfect length.
What I always find and what kind of helps me is even if there was like a tweet that was put out about you and say it was horrible and say it has like 10,000 likes, think how many people that is compared to the amount of like love and support that you get every single day. It's such a loud minority of people. Like they are a very small amount in comparison, but they're just being vocal about it. And it's actually I read somewhere that it's a psychological like defense mechanism to acknowledge negative things more than you acknowledge positive things, because we're all guilty of seeing 100 nice comments and just thinking about the one horrible one, but in your brain apparently it like actually as a defense mechanism makes you focus on that one so that you can be more wary of like threats coming in like the future or something. So just remember that. All right, your little psychology.
Just watch your back.
Watch your back, you too.
We do get the 99 nice comments, and like some of the people who follow us and supported me, Millie, for the past 3 years, they're so nice. I mean, like I've met some of them, and like people are really lovely. But then you said the minority of people, but they like to voice it more as well. They like to be,
they're like angry, and they're the ones that say it. And sometimes the people that do like support you, they sometimes don't say anything. Because I like love a lot of people on Instagram. I think I love their content, but I might not ever comment.
Never message them.
I'll never say anything to them. But so it's. I think that's hard. I don't like it. I really struggle with it. So I don't know how to like get over that.
I think that the way that you are getting over it, like the fact that you still show up and do things like this, shows that you are. It has stopped
me before though.
I can imagine it
Lots
would.
of times
Oh my gosh, I can imagine.
I don't want to do that because that's going to get, go on Instagram or whatever, and people are just going to comment, and I just
Well,
avoid
so
it.
I think the TV crowd is the worst.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the Facebook moms.
Oh, I know.
Oh,
yeah,
Facebook
exactly.
is horrible.
Don't look at Facebook comments.
Facebook is so bad.
I found out about like a few months ago that every time I was posting on Instagram, I was somehow sharing it to a Facebook page as well that I didn't know existed. And I just saw it and I was like, fuck. Everyone's like, you ugly fat fuck. Like, what are you doing? And I'm just here like posting pictures of me and my dog like, hi. Like, oh, Facebook is a brutal place.
Yeah.
No.
I won't look at that then.
Yeah, no, don't.
I'll
But
avoid
like
that.
you should be proud of yourself because you are actively getting over it. Like you're saying, you struggle with it, but you're not struggling with it right now. There you go. And after this gets posted, I'm gonna post so many horrible things about you. I'm gonna be in every comment section ever, writing how disgusting you are.
Yeah,
so.
go on. It makes me feel better than if it's from you.
I've got a nice little quote to live by.
Oh.
Go on.
I'm ready.
The people who care don't matter, and the people.
Yeah.
No, do you want 5 minutes on that one?
The people who matter don't care, and the people who care don't matter.
Yes.
Wait,
That
I
makes a
need
lot more
to
sense.
What was that one?
Process
So
it.
the people who matter in your life
So, yeah,
don't care
About what?
to say anything negative. They don't care to do all that. Whereas the people that don't matter care.
Oh.
So like
Or, hey, we could switch up. There's another quote that's going to pop out of my mouth in a minute.
that one didn't really go down very well.
We'll work around it. How's this one go? Let me just try. I think
I'm
I've jumped
ready.
the gun here.
Yeah,
You
ready.
just.
Okay.
No, it'd be good.
I got one for you. You can please all of the people some of the time, or you can please some of the people all of the time. But you can't please all of the people all of the time.
Wow.
My dad used to tell me as a
I
kid.
feel like you added that last bit on
No,
yourself.
but you can't please all of the people all the
You
time.
can get quoted, is it?
That's what leads it up, you know.
Someone's looking for a Tumblr post with their name off.
Yeah, that one's
Just
too
get,
long.
just get that little clip there and put it on like motivation.
What was the last bit?
You can please some of the people all of the time, or all of the people some of the time. But you can't please all of the people all of the time.
Right.
There you go.
I reckon the last line.
Should
is
I look
enough.
into the camera on that one and like feeling like that?
Just get it from all angles.
That was
The
brilliant.
motivation page.
That
Yeah,
brought a
yeah,
tear
yeah.
to my eye. It really
Have
did.
you thought of your one yet?
No, it's completely.
Oh, right. Okay.
Maybe it'll come to
That's
us.
completely
Useless.
thrown me off. There's no point trying to follow that one up.
No,
as
you're
well.
not topping that anytime soon. Back to like jobs and stuff after you left the villa. You were very open, Liam, about going back to bricklaying. What was your decision behind that, and are you still doing it now?
I always said like I loved my life before loving it anyway. You know, I love my job. So if I went on there, I'd be happy whatever comes. And I did go back for a little bit when I moved back to Wales. More of a case of like a hobby because I enjoy doing it.
Fair enough.
But I don't enjoy it when it's pissing down and
Yeah.
freezing cold, which it is most of the time in Wales.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when I moved back in October last year, I went back, done a bit of it, but then I realised I actually didn't have much time to do it. But I always enjoy doing it. I mean, and like I always said before the show, never say never. If I go back, I go back.
Absolutely.
But yeah, as it stands, I haven't really got time to do it. But I still love it. I still love building. And
honestly, the fact that you were so open about that, I thought was so, like, it's the word like noble. Like,
Yeah.
because people have such egos, like, after doing something like that. And yeah, hi. Don't know what that would be like. No, but people do find it difficult to say, like, even the fact that you're saying, I actually enjoyed that. Like,
Yeah.
people would mock you for that. What do you mean? Like, you could be out here doing this, doing that. Like, and of course you could. Like, you could still do, like, anything that you wanted, I imagine, in that kind of influencer space. But like actually actively taking that decision and being so open about it, I think it's really like honourable.
Thank
Yeah.
Thank you. But that's one of the things I struggled with after the show. All my life, all I knew was bricklaying and Wales. All of a sudden, I was like,
And Wales.
He tried to do bricklaying in England and he couldn't.
And
He's
then I
like, what
moved-
do I even do?
I'm Welsh and that's all I've got.
yeah. and then after the show, I moved straight.
Wait, that's the quote of the day.
Yeah.
Fucking troll.
I love Wales, by the way, right? I love Wales. So I moved to Essex with Millie straight after the show, and I wasn't doing bricklaying. I thought I'm giving this new sort of line of work a go, and I was fucking awful.
You weren't very good at it.
We were watching back my first ads with like HelloFresh ads and stuff. Fucking horrific.
It's
Like I
so
bet the
bad.
brands were looking at this. I bet they're all in the room now. Look at this fucking idiot. I mean, obviously this it does. And I was so bad. And I struggled. I was like, this isn't for me. And I hated it. And I was thought like, you know, I need to go back to bricklaying. But then like, I don't know, it was hard. I didn't know anyone in Essex. I was trying to speak to camera and be a, you know, an influencer presenter. I don't know what I was trying to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, as time went on, then I started getting better, and I actually love it now. You know, and like being a presenter and host. That's the thing I'm trying to work towards.
Oh wow. Well done.
But yeah,
it's
so
hard.
bad.
People, obviously, like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, it's the hardest job in the world. Like, it isn't.
Yeah.
But that feeling of being yourself to a camera, or like dropping that barrier of feeling awkward or like cringe or nervous, is a really difficult thing to get over.
Definitely.
And
It's a bit of a skill as well.
Definitely.
it feels weird to like offer yourself to like the public in that way, like especially you two Rolls to Fame, just being filmed, not having a clue what was going on, just being yourself.
Different,
it's such a different experience. It really is. That makes sense.
But
you're
like,
definitely more confident at that now, like
Yeah,
than
yeah,
me,
yeah.
definitely.
but I just but you was like I'm just bad. I was always a confident guy, but then
You weren't confident at that.
put a camera in front of me, and I knew as people, an audience watch, I was like, I can't do that.
It's a skill to build up.
It was weird, but
It is.
and I felt my accent as well. My accent was very strong. Like it's still strong now, but like
We'll
at
have
the time,
subtitles on screen.
at the time, I was like, sound like who's it? She goes, who's here? Do you want to call of Love Island?
Sorry, I have actually no idea what you just said.
What?
I went Welsh then. You want to call of Love Island?
Oh right, okay.
Yeah.
Like she's very strong accent.
Yes,
like we're from the same area, and so
You
people
had to slow it down.
yeah, you got to slow it
and-
down so people find it hard to understand. It's like
it's a skill.
you got to slow
I
it down.
remember the very first time I got asked.
By the way, I was
to
trying to
interview.
reference the "Who's Emma" quote.
Oh my
It goes,
gosh.
"Who's Emma?"
Oh
But we
yeah,
know the
yeah, of
actual
course, yeah.
girl's
Who's
voice.
Emma?
Yeah.
Love that. But the first time that I got asked to like do a red carpet and interview people, I was absolutely
Was you shitting
shitting
yourself?
myself.
I can
was
imagine.
literally, and the first person that I interviewed was really horrible.
Oh, no.
And I had to do a shot of vodka then and there. I was like,
yeah.
They were like, "Would you like a drink after that?" I was
Yes,
like,
please.
"Pass me some vodka right
Yeah.
now." And like it's taken me like so long to build up those skills to be able to like public speaking and like even just remember words on the spot when you like reading cue cards or like you don't have cue cards. It throws you off if you feel like people are looking at you.
What
So,
about
like,
when you was on tour? Like, was you really nervous for that?
That wasn't us. That was just
Yeah, we had body
masked.
doubles.
Yeah.
No, well, the first time that we did a show,
yeah.
we did a one-off live show in London to see whether we
Ah,
would
okay.
enjoy doing a tour.
Yeah.
And at that point, I had done a few like hosting of events and like red carpets and stuff like that.
Right.
But I'd never done like my own show.
Yeah.
And George at that point,
I'd
you'd
done-
not really
not
done
anything.
any
No.
like.
I'd
Whereas
spoken
now
to my
he's
Yeah.
done so
about
much.
3 inches away from my face, and that was
Yeah.
And it's a very different experience, and people think like, oh, you're so confident posting your life and doing this.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
why wouldn't you be able to speak to a crowd of people? But it's a very different
Different,
experience.
yeah.
So we
Yeah.
actually did like stage coaching before it. We hired
Oh,
this woman.
wow.
Yeah.
it was so weird.
We had to like walk around this room, didn't we?
It
Like,
was actually
shouting.
really effective.
It
She
was.
She had like this thing
so
where she
good.
was like, right, walk around the room. We were walking around the room, and she goes, right, now on a scale of 1 to 10, walk around as if you've got level 10 confidence, and then we all sort of like puffed our chests out.
Imagine
Shut
this
up.
random
No.
woman who
Yeah.
was excellent at her job, by the way. I do not remember her name, but she was amazing. And me and George walking around this room, like,
It's like
But-
drama
no, really well, then
GCSE.
she- then she was like, okay, now level 3 confidence, and we
And
sort of
we're
like
like,
crouched over. Then she goes level 6, level 7, and then she was like, okay, then now before you go on the stage, just say level 10, and then you just walk out, and then you're like,
that's
and it's like, well,
And she got
of
us
course,
to,
why
like-
wouldn't you do
And
that?
you come out
That's-
doing the McGregor walk.
honestly, she got us to say like hello, my name is Max Balegde at like different levels. So
Yeah.
you'd say like
and
hello,
I said, my
name is
name's not Max
Balegde.
Balegde.
No, you'd be like, hello, my name is Max Balegde. And then she'd be like, right, now do it at a 10. And you'd be like, hello, my name is Max Balegde.
And it's like,
And then
it's
we'd
such a
look-
weird thing that I don't know why you wouldn't in your head like associate, but even just the going around and easily just putting yourself at a 10
Yeah.
and then like a 1, and then be like, we'll just do it before you
It
go
showed
on.
you
Yeah.
how
It's
much
like a
of an
real-
act it is
Yeah,
that like
yeah.
you can put on confidence with your body language, with your tone of voice, with like how you project your voice. So we just used
like
that, didn't we?
acting.
But then
Yeah.
it's just said the best bit is you don't need to then project that for the whole show. It's just as soon as you come out, the crowd have an immediate reaction to you. And
Yeah.
they go, oh, this person's confident, or they go like, oh, he knows what he's doing, and then they're at ease and they know
Yeah,
how
that's
to.
true. Because imagine you
whereas-
was all shy and
Yeah.
like
Coming
weird, and
out,
people
you'd
be like,
would
instantly
notice,
you'd be
yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah.
But I had my experience of that first experience like 3 months ago.
"What? Oh
I
yeah,
hosted
Pride.
Welsh Pride in
Oh,
Cardiff.
really? Oh, wait, no,
Yes.
I saw this. I
Yeah.
saw it, yeah.
So there was 10,000 people there, right? And
Wow.
You was shaking.
shit myself. And we were on a weekend. We were on a weekend away, like all in couples as well. So I didn't.
We were hungover.
So I was a bit like, we didn't go to bed till like 3 in the morning. One of the biggest days of my life the next day.
Oh my god.
So we got there, right, and we were back. We got dropped off in the cab, and it was an hour and a half cab journey there to Cardiff because we were in Bath.
Oh my god.
And I was just like so nervous. My heart was pounding. We got out to the taxi, and it was in Cardiff Castle, and it's like outdoors, and we could hear it was like shaking the sound. Wow, it was so loud. We got inside, people everywhere, and they took us backstage, and I was like, oh my god, I could be sick.
I felt nervous for you.
I know.
Oh my god.
So I had a beer and just
Perfect remedy to any situation.
Yeah. First one for the hangover, second one for the confidence.
So we literally went backstage then, and as I was gonna go out, Millie was like, "Oh, ready?" And she was videoing me, and I just went out and I was like, fuck it, and I just like. And I like, come on, West Pride 2024, and like really like, and I faked it. But then 10 seconds later, it like tricked me, and I was just like,
You was like
I was doing it, and
Make
like,
it till you make it.
Yeah.
It's just backstage. Too much, Liam.
too much.
Liam's like,
level 6, level 6.
But you know when the crowd is giving you that, it gives you that feedback, and like they're screaming, and like, yeah, I love this. So we went out like 6 times, like 2-minute, segments. So
I was only
each time
to go out once.
Yeah. The second time I went out, I was singing Tom Jones' Sex Bomb. Because the producer backstage said, Liam, when we first arrived, we think I'm going to sing Tom Jones. I said, absolutely no way. So then, like, I went out for the first time, man. I come off, absolutely yes way. I was up for it then, so I went out. And then Carly, the girl I was hosted with, she was like, Liam, I think we need you, get you to do some singing on stage. I was like, oh, no. Fully well, no, I was going to sing. And I was like, come on, and if you're going to sing, let's do some Sex Bomb. So I started singing. The crowd was singing to me. I was like, yo, if only I could sing, I would love to do it. Imagine the crowd. It felt amazing. But I absolutely loved it. And I feel like that gave me I only did it once, throughout the night. And like, it gave me so much more confidence. So I was
that's
like,
amazing.
I love doing it.
It really does take that initial moment of like, oh my gosh, right, I'm facing all my fears right now. My heart is pounding. This is the moment where it's either going to go left or right. And as long as you realize that you're in control and you make it go right, then the rest of it is like fine. And 100% what you said, like getting the crowd to like cheer back. I do that in every show, don't I?
You go a bit
I
too far.
love it.
He's just there. I was like, oh, I've got so much control.
I'm like, guys, cheer if you fancy me, and they're all like, woo! It's so great.
It gives you that power. Like I'd go on the left-hand side of the stage, and Carly would go on the right. I'm like, right, my side, we need to make more noise. And I said, let's go. And he was screaming. I was like, I got this power. I didn't want to come off.
People love to feel involved in things, and like, what better way to just have everybody having a good time together doing things like that? It makes it so much more enjoyable for everyone involved. I love it. It's so much fun.
100%.
I would literally never do that.
Yep, and actually, I thought if I'm doing this experience, I want my girlfriend to share it with me.
Yeah.
So I brought Millie out on stage.
Did you?
Yeah, we said to the crowd, my girlfriend is here, and everyone went wild, obviously.
Oh my god.
And I said, should we get it out?
What did I say?
And she comes out, and she literally just screamed like so high pitched and loud. The loudest scream I've ever heard in my life. And everyone was like, me and Carly were both like, what? But it was good though, it got the crowd going. And
Millie's here, everyone.
like, just go on, I'm like,
What the fuck?
That is very me. That is very me.
And it was bad, but
because Millie, like, she does this thing, like we all do it, but she likes to like word vomit. And she comes out and says like the most weirdest of things. I'm going to tell the one story because you were actually there, Max.
No.
Really?
Remember we went to the Garnier trip in Scotland?
Yeah.
Well, we turned up late. Like,
Yes, I remember,
our flight got like delayed or cancelled. So we got there in the night and we stayed in this beautiful house in the Scottish Highlands.
Oh, it was amazing.
And we got one of the Garnier reps, or girls from the team.
First time we met him.
Just met her now. She said, your room is ready upstairs. We went in, dropped our stuff off. Quick brush our teeth, freshen up, came straight back down. And she said, oh, by the way, we're going to put, there's hoodies everyone got. We're going to put them in your room. And Millie said, what, someone's going in our room? And she said, yeah, the maid is going to go in and drop the hoodies off. Oh, shit. What if she sees the semen everywhere? And I said, what? And I looked at the woman, she looked at me. And I said, Millie, why did you say that?
we actually didn't have
We
sex
didn't even do anything.
We
We didn't
and then
have
I was
sex.
like, I don't know why I just said that.
And she said, she said to the woman, I don't know why I just said that. And I'm like, Millie, what the fuck? Where did that even come from? If we had sex or done something, which we didn't, we literally went in there, brushed our teeth and came down.
It would have made more sense.
Sense,
I'd still say maybe
What
steer
a
away
random
from
thing
it.
to say. I looked, when me and the girl looked at each other like, who is this girl? Like, what? She sees the semen everywhere.
I'd had a few drinks
That
For
by this
starters,
point.
like
Hilarious.
the semen everywhere. Like, what am I, a fucking hose pipe or something?
Yeah.
That is so great.
No, I do that. When I'm nervous or like talking to someone that I don't know, I just say weird things because I'm like trying
Is
to.
it always semen based?
Yeah,
or is it?
no.
Sorry, we were just brushing our teeth with jizz.
That'll be my next one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was hoping when she did come out on stage at Pride, she was going to say, Liam just come there backstage.
The crowd would have loved that.
She didn't, yeah.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
I won't do that
that's
again.
brilliant. Oh, well done. That is such
Thank
an
you.
accomplishment.
Well
It
done.
really is. Well done.
Yeah. Not me.
Great times. Great times.
Shall I play a nice little game?
Oh.
Yes. Wait, we've got one more question.
I don't want to ask that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. What is it?
I'll ask it after the game. It's
Okay.
Right, so I popped on. We've obviously got two lovely young couples here.
Mm-hmm.
So I put on our Instagram.
Okay.
I put on our Instagram. So ask for some Mr. and Mrs. questions so we
Yes.
can find out who is
Oh.
the best couple.
Oh my god!
I
if we
feel
beat
like-
you, it's over.
No, genuinely. Like, you might. Because one thing about me is I've got a really bad memory. And
Painful.
No, yeah, and it's not just like the odd. I don't remember anything, and it's a slight problem. I said I think I'm getting early Alzheimer's.
But I'm different because I remember everything. I don't forget a thing,
yeah,
right?
so he'll
Oh
get
my
them
God.
right, and I'll get them wrong.
Oh, should we give them to Callum to ask? Do you have your thing? Or you could just shout it. All right, okay, George, just do it then. Yeah.
I can do it. Are we gonna? What do we do for?
Right, well,
we paddling?
face,
Are we-
face away
Oh,
from
we've
each
got,
other.
We've got post-it notes, so we can hold up blue and.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, wait,
So
is that
you
the
sh-
assumption that I'm going to be pink?
Nobody made that assumption.
Wait, so do we
I quite
need
like pink, I love
two
pink.
of it- one
Yeah.
of each?
One
We'll just
blue,
hold
one-
the actual thing up, the whole of it.
No, because we need one.
We're
Oh,
not
yeah,
keep
you need
picking
one
them.
each.
Do you
to be
need
like
blue?
blue or
Yeah,
pink.
yes, please.
Yes.
Thank you.
About that.
For the audio listeners, Millie just destroyed our set.
Right, so
Squid
you're
semen
gonna
everywhere.
One
need.
blue, one pink.
Right, so I'll be blue, you be pink.
Right.
There we go.
Right, okay. So we have to hold up which one we think.
Yeah.
Right, I'll
Okay.
be pink, you be blue. Shocker.
So who should we? We'll ask you guys the questions first. Get you a little score.
Okay,
Okay.
go on.
What should we say? Should we say up to do
3 questions.
best of 3? Okay.
All right then.
For the listeners and not the watchers,
Absolutely.
how are we going to...
We'll just say what we're holding up.
Okay,
Okay.
So as you hold it up, say blue or pink.
okay.
Okay.
Fab.
Okay.
I'm
we-
blue, not pink.
First one. Someone said, what does this mean? Okay, let's do this one.
Okay.
Question number 1. Who is the best cook? 3, 2, oh. They both held up blue.
No question whatsoever.
100%. I don't cook.
Oh, fairs, me
So,
neither.
no, you actually can cook quite nice
When you
stuff.
try, you can cook a couple of nice things.
Wait, you've done some like cooking videos, I swear.
Yeah, I enjoy cooking though. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy in like... Yeah.
I just make like spag bowl.
Ah, right, okay.
That's my famous, or a pasta
And
bake.
pasta bake, yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah.
And like maybe a naked burrito bowl.
Wow, you are wild.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
so
yeah.
talented.
And it goes
She's
as
so,
far as that, basically.
Fair enough. Right, 1 point. 1 point. Well
you.
done.
That's a nice one.
But then how do we play against each other then?
Oh, yeah.
Well,
So, if we get more points than you, then we win.
Okay.
Okay,
so
yeah.
Best of 3. So
Yeah,
no
yeah.
problems. Yeah. Right. Next one. George.
okay. This isn't from us.
Ooh.
Who is the most vain?
3, 2, 1. Oh, they got it right again. They got it right. They both held up pink.
Right, but it's not far off.
I was going to say, you love yourself.
You might have noticed I've been playing my hair a couple of times.
Same.
Oh
yeah.
wait, I have a good question for the last one. Right. Right. Final question. Question 3.
Yeah.
Who has had the most work done? Oh, I was hoping that you
Pink.
both put blue up.
Well, that's going to confirm what the goal
Yeah,
is, eh?
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, fine,
Oh.
right. Millie and Liam got 3 points. Well done. They both put pink
Thank
up.
you.
Oh, right, okay.
Don't we?
Now, you two have to ask us some questions.
Yeah,
you can
do-
come up with some and you can have a
scroll
look
them,
through
or you
those.
can come up with some. If you want.
Scroll through to the bottom. Have you looked through them all, or no?
So, we'll see.
Right.
Okay.
We better get
Okay. Right, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Wait. So am I pink or blue?
You're blue. I'll be
Okay.
pink. Shit.
Okay.
Right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Big term.
Who has the biggest penis?
3, 2, 1.
Never seen it, but just going off law of
Actually,
average.
that's not.
Never seen it.
Just made that one up.
I guess he had his eyes closed while sitting on. Never mind.
Believe there's something else instead.
I'm upset.
No.
I'm upset. Right, 1 point to us. Woo! Right, next.
Okay, yeah. Or is that kind of the same? No, it's not.
No.
No. Right, okay, ready?
No, but
Ready.
then.
Yeah, so I want to know these
Yeah,
answers.
but the nonce.
What?
Did you say who's a nonce?
Yeah. That's
No.
what I said. Yeah, oh my
Who's
God,
the biggest
yeah,
nonce?
Yeah,
Alright, fair
seen their friendship. Right,
Okay,
hey.
okay.
Who wears the trousers? 3,
Right.
2, 1.
Yeah!
So he's got a bigger penis. Wears the trousers.
Well, he has to, it's because of the
George.
penis.
Yeah.
Otherwise, if he wears shorts, then it's
Hangs
big
out.
problem.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
God, we're doing
2,
well, we're
2
doing well.
I
points.
think I'm just way more chilled. So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, by that we mean like I worry about things probably a lot more than George does. So like I
You have to be
take
in
control
control.
of most
I'll
situations.
just let
Yeah,
Mr. George
okay,
just
that
like,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
crazy questions on here. Who's the loudest in bed?
Oh, we can easily answer
Yeah.
that.
Does Max find George physically attractive?
Oh,
There's
easy.
loads of these.
No.
There's loads of them.
That's just a question.
Right.
What the fuck?
It's just weird ones. People are weird. This is just like-
This one.
Okay. Who's most likely to forget the house keys?
Oh.
3,
All right. Okay.
2.
3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Are you taking the piss?
I
Right, I need to briefly just say that for the last maybe
Uh-oh.
7 or 8 months, George literally lost his key to the studio and has just
George.
never replaced it in 7 months.
that is
What?
factually
Never
inaccurate.
replaced.
I thought I'd lost my keys for a period of 2 weeks. Got some new ones. When I got them back, the fob doesn't work, and the fob still doesn't work. I've never lost any.
7
keys
and a
or
half
wallet.
months
You-
ago.
I was pretty sure
Seven-
you lost.
got the fob sorted.
Yeah, and then it still doesn't work because I got.
Say, this,
I can
say,
get,
say that again,
I can-
Callum.
We got the fob sorted a couple months ago.
Yeah, and then do you remember I could get through the bottom door, but I couldn't get through this one.
Does anyone else?
Shit, no, he's not wrong.
What's that smell?
That's true. That's
Can
true.
anyone smell bullshit?
Oh,
Close
shit.
the door at the front door of the whole building.
I didn't. I only when I can't get in the front because I didn't when I.
Because-
no, I didn't. I buzzed
Because-
it.
Both, you did.
I buzzed it twice because what's the point of bringing it if
Lies.
my actual keys?
What's the
are
point
on
of
a
bringing my
different
key
keychain.
if I've got one?
There's
Yeah.
a lot of
Okay. Wait,
bits-
so you
bits-
didn't bring your key?
No, my actual
So you
keys.
didn't bring your key?
Max, did you say you can anyone smell?
I can smell bullshit. I think
I-
that we can.
I know it's not that.
House keys with a fob to my building. Well, I'm my other
Unanimous
keys for this
decision.
place are on a different
Oh wait.
keychain.
Also, when you fell off your lime bike,
Yeah.
didn't you lose your keys then?
Nope.
Fell
Yes,
off
you
your
did.
I
line
actually
bike.
didn't.
I swear that you did.
No, I didn't. I think
Right,
guys,
whatever,
I think
guys.
I
Comment down below.
Has gone on too long.
Yeah, please.
I-
please,
I-
we won.
Sort us out.
I've
So-
never
let's
lost
just-
my with that.
Millie and Liam won.
I think.
Oh
Millie
my
and Liam won.
I'll die on that hill. I've never lost anything.
Whatever.
I'm
Right.
pretty sure you've lost
Oh,
things.
different.
never
George
lost
being
anything.
defensive.
Yeah, he does.
The only thing I've lost
Not
in your
even his
company.
weight.
We have a sore loser here. Sore loser.
The only thing I've lost in your company was my virginity.
Oh.
Oh.
What weird.
Who said that? That was
George, you're
weird.
watching me.
That was a weird microphone.
What? That's so strange.
You blurting like I do.
Anyway, let's get back to the interview. First of all, congrats for winning that game.
Yeah,
you are
well
obviously a tried and true couple.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
We know each other pretty
Next
well.
question.
I remembered.
Yeah,
Which
you
one
do.
me?
Yeah.
Remember how much work you've had done?
You can do that.
Uh-huh.
Remember how much work you've had done?
Yeah.
Right, so obviously both of you are doing great now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you just won Mr. and Mrs. How iconic. But there
Iconic.
What
was
happened to the actual show, by the way? Oh,
Philip Schofield
presenter
ran
was-
it,
yeah,
so
no,
I'm
yeah.
guessing, yeah.
Presenter was.
Oh.
Yeah, ignored.
What the fuck?
What
The-
happened?
There was a
Liam
show called Mr. and Mrs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was
They
run
might not have had
by
it in
a-
Wales.
Yeah.
And by the way, before Millie had ever, when we first met each other, she
Mm-hmm.
was like, thought Wales was just like some farm with a lot of sheep on it. And like, she's
It
like,
is.
do you have like Tesco in Wales, or do you have a Nando's? I'm like,
You don't
what
have
do you think?
Uber Eats.
All she just knows is Essex and London. She's never, she's like, that's the only place in the world. Like she doesn't think
The
anywhere else
best place
exists.
in the world.
We do have Nando's actually. We have
Oh.
lots of Tesco's as well.
Big up Nando's.
They need to flex on us.
And we have the best Nando's.
So obviously you guys are doing great now. George didn't want to ask this question, by the way, for some reason.
We're having such a good fun time.
Whatever. So you're obviously doing great now. But there was a brief period where the two of you split. What made you decide to get back together after that?
I thought we weren't talking about that.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
I thought you were informative. We don't talk about it.
Oh. Okay.
Is this a little Chloe Barrows moment
Fuck
again?
off!
That's why I didn't want to ask it.
Yeah, it is.
Easy peasy.
You knew straight away.
Have to wake up pretty early to get one over on me.
We should have done something different. I knew you were gonna get that.
Exact same prank.
Yeah. I knew you would have got
We
that.
tried to prank George.
So I did message Max earlier and I said, look, let's do a prank either George or Millie. And we should have done it on Millie.
We
Yeah,
should
I
have.
would
We
have
would
had a
have.
good
It would
one
have been
here.
way easier. Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked at it and went, I'm not asking that. That's it.
When you say I'm not asking that, he knew straight away.
Yeah.
You didn't know before that we was going to be like
But I
that.
didn't know I was going to prank, but then as soon as you asked it, you both went, oh.
Oh.
Millie went, right, okay, this is my moment.
Yeah.
Any casting
Acting
directors that are
skills.
watching?
And she was actually, earlier we said to her, and, you know, like Max was running through and she was like, yeah, and she forgot we were all there for a minute. And she was like pulling facial expression. Like, and I was like, what was that? She was like, yeah.
Practicing.
And she was like, practicing. I was like,
I thought I was going to laugh. I was this close.
You did really well, to
Yeah.
be
That
fair.
Put
Yeah,
me on the
really
spot and
well.
I'll be
Well,
alright.
congrats. Okay, so you won that, and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just won the prank. Okay, show off. Jesus Christ. Right, wait, one more question before we get to our dilemmas. You are in a long-distance relationship. You
Yeah.
spoke about that. What, in your opinion, makes yours work? Like, what do you do to make sure that yours works?
Oh, okay. So, few things. Communication, obviously. I think we need to. I think that, as well as always having sort of a date in the diary to when we're next going to see each other, because we can sometimes go quite a while without seeing each other. What's
yeah,
the
not
longest?
quite a while, like 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah.
Not 3 weeks.
But I
But
2
that's
weeks.
a long
I bet
time.
being a
for
couple, being a couple that have been together as long as you two have, that is a pretty long time to be apart.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say so.
No, as a trials and tribulations, I suppose.
Yeah, big word. Well
Yeah.
done.
That was said so patronisingly.
I was impressed. I was
know
like,
that.
yeah, tribulations. What for it?
I'm proud of that one. Yeah, it can be hard, but it's also nice. Where, you know, we don't see each other, and then like we can't wait to see each other, and every moment together then is like you want to make the most of it.
Special.
So, yeah, we don't want
It
to waste
does
time
feel
bickering,
special,
even though we
yeah.
still do.
Yeah.
I don't get that when I'm away from you.
I know. For some reason, I feel quite positive about it. That's weird.
A couple of weeks off.
It can be hard, but it's also nice as well. Like we have our time in Wales together, we have our time in Essex together. It kind of breaks things up. It's different environments, and it's actually, we dreaded it at first when I moved back to Wales last year, but it's actually gone really, really well. And
yeah,
like
worked out.
yeah, we just cherish every moment.
Oh,
Um,
and that leads us obviously to your podcast.
Yes.
It's coming out soon. When does it come out?
1st of October.
Oh.
So the trailer's out now.
Oh,
Yeah.
exciting.
Trailer's out now.
Exciting. Go watch that, guys.
sure
Yeah,
you
go
watch that.
watch it.
What's the name of the podcast?
Liam and Millie.
How did you come up with that? That's mental. Oh my god.
So yeah, I do want to correct you earlier when you announced us earlier. It says Millie and Liam.
Oh,
Sorry.
Sorry,
Millie.
fool.
I've gone for
I
Yeah,
come
but
first in
also,
this
like,
relationship.
why is it not Millie and Liam, really?
Well, because
Yeah,
I'm
who
more
wrote that
important,
down?
obviously.
Someone sent the final message that it's called this. By the
yeah,
way.
surely ladies first. But anyway.
Yeah.
What about like a million love songs?
Oh, I like that. Hey?
One in a
what?
million.
Love
One in a
song.
million.
Yeah.
That's a
great,
pretty
yeah.
good name.
That's one of our fan accounts.
Really?
We thought that's a bit like
Yeah, a bit
it's too much.
cringe.
Yeah, cringe. So we thought, you know what? It is
Nice
just
to the fan.
it's about us. We're just gonna go Liam and Millie,
Oh, fair
and
enough. Fair enough.
it's all about our life,
Yeah.
how we met, our journey, the past, the present, the future, and our long distance relationship, and how we, you know, and we both come from different backgrounds as well. I'm sort of your Welsh country boy,
No.
and Millie's very much your Essex glam girl. So
I thought you said clown girl then.
Yeah,
That
that
too.
one.
That
she
too.
can be a clown on times, but no, Essex glam girl,
Yeah.
and how our sort of separate worlds come together, and
But
yeah,
it's going to be like So we filmed sometimes in Wales because where we're doing long distance, it's basically like what's the word when you do
like
it?
an on the road sort of
Yeah,
podcast.
basically. Yeah. So sometimes we'll be together or we'll be apart, and it's kind of will look like a Zoom call situation, or we'll be in Essex, or we might be on holiday.
Yeah.
So kind of just
sick.
taking it around with us.
But it's
That's
live.
so
It's like
cool.
it's like live updates of sort of our life. You know, like where we'd be FaceTiming when we're not together. We'd be doing a podcast together. So like. We'll be hearing things of each other first time in the moment.
You're just like catching up. It's like
Yeah.
logging the actual trials and tribulations
Yes, exactly.
of a long distance relationship
Yeah.
in real time.
And I think so many people go through like are in long distance relationships. And
We've had people come up to us, haven't they? Like,
Yeah,
we're a
yeah.
long distance couple. Like,
Yeah.
how do you do it? Blah, blah.
I was gonna say, I think a lot of people hear like long distance and just automatically go, "Oh, that's not gonna work."
Yeah.
So like, that
I
would be-
thought that before we did it.
Yeah.
I was like, we're basically, it's over then.
Yeah.
That's literally what I was like.
yeah, when I
like,
told her I'm
okay,
moving back
bye.
to Wales, she was like, right, then I may as well pack my bags and just that's it.
Yeah.
I was like, hang on a bit. But no, it can work, and you know, it has so many positives to it as well. Like, we're not going to be long distance forever. Like,
Of course.
you know, we are going to move back in together one day. But yeah,
Do you have any plans for that moment? Or do you have like a certain year like plan in mind, or are you just making it up as you go
No.
along?
we just, you know,
Winging it, really.
I don't like planning things 2 weeks ahead. Like,
Fair
so like, when we're trying to put things in a diary, I'm a nightmare. But
Yeah.
like, I think if you plan things too much, like things don't go to plan, and then you end up being like all over the place.
I think because everything's just going so perfectly,
Yeah.
not perfect, but like well the way it is now that it
Why
doesn't need to
change it?
change.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and also like, well, I think I'm actually moving out of Essex for starters. I think I'm gonna move to London, so we're
Oh,
a
really?
little bit closer.
Yeah.
and it
That'll
makes
be
it
easier for you to get to Wales then.
Exactly,
won't it?
yeah, because it will be sort of more central for us to get trains and stuff. But yeah, I don't know why I said that.
No, that's
Where's the
good.
key information? It was nice bit of information.
Find out
Yeah,
more
yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that on
your
Liam and Millie.
But like, no, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I feel like we've got a very fun relationship, and we are a bit unhinged. Is the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, why
we
not?
say some, and I think it's it's gonna be a lot of like seaman stories and
my favourite.
Nice.
and we're always up to something. And like I said, it'll be us together in Wales, it'll be us together in Essex, or we'll be separate doing the long distance, or we'll be on holiday doing the podcast.
That's so
it'll be like in
exciting.
live moments of what we're up to, and we just want to bring everyone with us because we got our
Selling
audience.
it.
Yeah, you're doing great. He's doing great.
Going for
Yeah,
it.
he's smashing it.
Carry on.
Hey.
So
Got
we've got your
audience
book
on-
here, Liam.
You bring up the screen.
Do you need me to sign anything?
We have our audience on social media and stuff, and I think it's
Yeah.
like it's hard, especially for me. I've struggled to show who I really am on social media since coming off the show.
Yeah, you
But I
don't
think-
do like TikToks.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't see Liam's personality, I don't think, across like social media. So
yeah,
no
we actually
one
show-
really
I was
knows
definitely,
you.
when I like properly met you on that Garnier trip, I didn't expect you to be quiet by any means, but I was shocked at how open and like kind and
Yeah.
funny and everything that you are. Like
Thank you.
again, things that don't.
girlfriend.
Oh, sorry, sorry.
Thank you.
It's just I saw him on stage at Welsh Pride and I
Yeah,
got really excited. But yeah, no, so it definitely makes sense. And from like my experience of like we both did short form content before we started to do this.
Yeah.
And on a
Met on
podcast,
Love Island as well.
we did,
Yeah.
yes, we did.
Oh.
But like the amount of like when you are just here for an hour chatting, your true self eventually comes out, and you don't feel like you're there's
Course,
pressure.
yeah.
So people do get to like know you better.
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
makes sense
100%.
that you're doing that.
Yeah, and like, we're gonna be like in my house is very much in our own home sort of thing. We want to make it as us as possible, comfortable and us as
Yeah.
possible.
Because also we don't know where we're going to be, so we couldn't really set up a studio and we wouldn't be able to make plans because
Yeah.
we don't know what's going to happen with work and things. So
Yeah,
it
yeah.
just fits our
It
schedule.
makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
yeah, it really. does.
well done.
Thank
Well,
you.
yeah,
Thank you. Obviously, you
Thank
two are
you.
doing incredibly well at your podcast.
Oh,
do you have any,
Stop it, you.
do you have any tips?
Aw.
Any tips? I'd say, well, one of you has to be gay, so I don't know how. One of you's going to have to. Right,
do
well,
that.
that's already sorted.
You're going to be the gay one.
What else? I don't know, but people have asked me that in the past. I feel.
I think I have the same answer when anybody ever says something about like, oh, how do I get into this? Or how do I get? I think if you just sort of take into account what other people are doing, but also don't copy it. 'Cause
Yeah.
The only way that you're going to be the best at
Yeah,
what you
original.
do is being yourself because no one else can be that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I like that.
Like
the way that
there
I
are,
look
I'm
at
sure that there are other people in relationships who have like podcasts and stuff like that, but they are not your relationship. Your relationship is unique based on obviously your characteristics both together and individually.
Yeah.
But like your situation with like, you know, being apart and everything. So just be yourselves, and there's already an audience there, so hopefully they'll all just come over to your podcast and get on with it.
1st of October.
1st of October. Mark your calendars. Fuck Halloween. Okay, it's Liam and Millie time.
And it's on YouTube. If you want to watch the whole thing, it'll be on YouTube.
Oh,
and for your listeners out there, whenever you get your podcasts,
Yay! Look at that.
thank you very much.
Right.
He's been practicing.
I was working on my speech this morning in the house, in front of the mirror.
So, on that note, here at the Useless Hotline, we have people send in dilemmas because we have a lot of tragic, lonely, disgusting viewers and listeners who need us to be better people, ultimately. So I've actually just had an email come through. I'll just send it to print now on this computer that definitely works.
Yeah.
And we'll see if we can give them any advice.
Do you know, can I just say something before we carry
Go
on? Liam asked me as we were sitting down there, he went, so like when we do like the listeners thing, like the advice, that we have to purposely give bad advice because it's called Useless Hotline.
That's
I
kind
love
of,
someone with
to be
us. Like,
fair, that is kind of the, I mean, that was the idea when we started it, that we would like deliberately give
that's what I
terrible
thought.
Oh.
That's what I see it.
Yeah, so, but
That's
now
what I
we
thought.
kind of,
Actually give
do a
real
bit of-
advice.
My advice is just generally bad. So,
Right.
kind
What
of-
about you,
I
George?
have to downplay it a bit.
Yeah, George
No,
gives
I
I'm just
think-
not very serious with the initial bit of advice, and then maybe I'll come in with the hard-hitting stuff.
Millie,
Yes.
Millie hates my advice because Joe, sometimes when you just want someone to agree with you, and like
He never
I
does.
can never agree with someone. Joe, if I think you're wrong, I got to give my honest opinion. And sometimes she's like, "Can you just fucking agree with me for once?" I'm like, I said, "But I think you're wrong." Like, I'm not gonna back.
hate that
I'm
about
not back
you.
your argument when I think you're wrong. So she hates my advice sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be
Shit
great then.
advice. Yeah.
Any takers for reading? Anybody want
Oh,
to
I
jump
think
up to
Liam
the-
should do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I think you should read it out. I think you're going to boss this.
Come on, give it.
Okay,
give it
can I have my
your all.
reading glass?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Hi, Maxie and Georgie. Sorry, a little
Hi.
closer. Hi, Maxie and Georgie. Bit of an issue. Basically, I had a fat crush on one of my teachers. Brackets. I'm in sixth form, but still weird. But he's literally completely unstalkable, and isn't on any social media.
That's how teachers are meant to.
Yeah,
right?
I guess so.
Yeah. That would be a bit weird.
Yeah, and read the whole thing. Yeah. So this is about.
Don't interrupt.
Well, this is what I thought until I found his LinkedIn. This was a bit of a breakthrough because he was kind of active on there.
Ooh.
My reading is.
Oh,
I
slipping
think it's the
his
glasses.
tongue.
We take them off. Anyways, I checked it. No joke. At least twice a day for the last month and the school year. Sorry, I'm a bad reader.
Oh, same. Don't you
Last
worry.
month of the school year, and then on the last week, I found out they get notified when and who views on their profile.
Oh shit! Yeah,
and I
they do
feel
LinkedIn. Yeah.
they do.
I
And
feel
she was
violently
doing
ill.
it twice a day for the last month.
That's
bad.
mental behaviour.
We have more. I have to go back to school, and I don't think I can walk into his lessons. My profile has a pic of my face and full name. Please solve my problems.
Oh, no.
Move school.
That's well awkward.
Wow. First of all,
Yeah.
can't shag your teacher. That makes them a nonce. Sadly.
It has happened.
Yeah, it has happened.
Yeah. So you're in sixth form, so that means you're.
You're
Oh,
like
right, yeah.
17. In fact, you could be 18, but I think it's still illegal.
It's.
I
what
think
is
you're
it?
not
What's
allowed
it?
to shag your student.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's a name for it. I don't know.
I spoke about
Wrong is the name for it.
wrong.
I spoke
Not
about
right.
this in a TikTok video one time, and I think I've done it on here as well. But when I left sixth form, like the week that I left, one of my teachers, who was never my teacher but like taught at my school, found me
what?
on Grindr
Oh.
and like messaged me and was like, "Now you've left. Like, what you saying?" And I was like,
They
I
didn't
left.
say it like that.
No, they didn't.
Max,
yeah.
and what were you saying?
I was. That's between me and Miss. No, no, Miss. Yes, yes, the headmistress. Yeah, I shag girls all the time. What you on about? No, I did not. And then I spoke about it in a TikTok, and then the head teacher at the time had to call like an official assembly at the school. And like they
Really?
interviewed all my past teachers to find out who it was.
Oh, no way. They took it really seriously then. That's good.
So then I just said I was joking, but I
Yeah.
guess this,
Poor guy.
I guess this is.
You took it too far.
Oh well, yeah.
I
Okay.
Hey ho, I think he's. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but we don't know, like, no, it's just inappropriate.
It is very inappropriate.
What do you do with that situation? Because you have to be in.
But like, she's asked, is it a girl or a guy?
I think it's a girl.
So, right,
Don't
so
say.
she needs.
Yeah, she's on about he.
Yeah, so the teacher's a guy. I think that this is a girl. So
But then this might be a guy.
It could be a guy.
Well, either way, it's the same thing.
Gay people exist. Everyone at home. Okay.
So they're asking for advice what to do because they don't want to go back to school.
I mean, that is just mortifying, isn't it?
I feel like
drop out, start bricklaying.
So you hacked.
Yes.
You hacked.
There you go. I was hacked. Someone hacked
I was
my
hacked.
Do
LinkedIn.
what that woman did.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
I was
yeah.
hacked.
Oh
Someone
yeah,
hacked my
because you
LinkedIn.
fell for that one.
Oh yeah.
Someone hacked
no.
my LinkedIn. That is a great idea.
Why would they hack your LinkedIn and then just stalk your teacher?
I'm not too sure. Alternatively, you can just go in and be like, hey, like, just so you know, I've been really wanting to take up teaching, and
Yeah,
you've
that's what
inspired
I
me a
was gonna
lot. And
Every
I was
day.
actually having a look. I actually found you on LinkedIn, and like, I would love some advice on how I can improve my LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite good
Yeah,
to be
you
fair.
approach them
Not
and
bad
say,
advice.
I've looked at your profile and I was just wondering about some LinkedIn advice.
Yeah, so you should go
What,
like,
so
I've been-
You raise the thing to them, and then they can go, as opposed to you then them asking you, and you
Yes.
happen to be like,
Yeah.
So you have to say
You have to
some-
bring it up.
Yeah, word for word, you have to be like, right, so I've
Word for
been
word.
thinking of getting into
write this
teaching.
down.
I was looking into your LinkedIn profile. I wanked over some of your I mean, I thought it was really impressive, and can you give me any advice? That's how you should handle it.
But also, if I was a teacher and someone in one of my pupils were stalking my LinkedIn, I probably wouldn't really care either.
I guess,
So-
yeah, LinkedIn's quite harmless.
And
isn't
I
it?
wouldn't approach them, have you been stalking my LinkedIn? Because then I'd be giving like,
Yeah, to
Yeah.
be fair,
Weird
think
vibes.
about it. What
so I just wouldn't really
How
care to be
often
I'm
honest.
going
do
to
you
question
use
what he's
his
putting on his
LinkedIn?
LinkedIn if he's like, oh, we can't be seeing this. This is
yeah.
wildly inappropriate.
That's
There's photos
very
of me and my
true.
top off on there. like,
Yeah, I'd say, best advice, lie.
Yeah.
Always gets you out of situations.
Yeah, you got to lie.
Or just
Exactly.
don't worry, because he probably he hadn't even noticed, or he doesn't care.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we
I mean,
go.
it's
there we
always
go.
worse
Yeah.
in your mind, you know.
Fair enough.
Either
fair
lie
enough.
or suffer in silence. That's always a
Absolutely.
great thing.
Yeah.
Great advice. Well, I think it's fair to say you came onto the Useless Hotline and absolutely smashed it, the two of you.
Ah.
You won Mr. and Mrs.
We
Yeah.
did.
You answered that advice brilliantly. And we failed
think
at
you did
pranking
that,
George.
Max.
Yes, I did. Yeah. And we did not succeed in pranking George. So,
No,
No,
failed.
no,
We
successful
failed on that
turn.
one. We failed on that
Yeah.
behalf.
Oh, well.
I blame you, Max. You should have had a better prank
Yeah,
set up.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Oh, next time.
That
next
was
time
easy
we'll
as-
sort
Next
it.
time. Next time.
Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Aw, thanks for having
Thank you.
us.
Thank you, guys.
As a reminder, when does the podcast come out, Liam?
1st of October, the podcast release. The trailer is out now, so go ahead and watch that. It's absolutely amazing. Honestly,
Oh, it's the best thing ever. Best trailer ever.
But yeah, it's gonna be really fun. And if you are in a long distance relationship, you can resonate. Right?
Yeah.
Anyone can resonate.
Yes.
can renegade.
Resonate.
Resonate.
Yes. Yeah,
You can relate.
Re-
you can relate.
Relate.
Yeah.
Yeah. It will resonate with you.
Yes.
Resonate.
Exactly.
I think that's the word.
Yeah, he
Anyway.
was going to resonate.
Right, Liam, me and you, let's stop trying big words.
Yeah,
It's
what
not
is
happening.
the
It's not
big
happening for
word?
either of us. Thank you so much for watching or listening. George, what can they do if they enjoyed?
If you enjoyed and you are watching, give us a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you are notified every time we upload. Perhaps you may be listening. Then give us a little 5-star rating. Download us so you can listen to us on the go. Max.
And if you would like to send in a dilemma, please do so via our email, theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com. Feel free to send voice notes as well, because we would love it if our phones started ringing, baby. Make sure that you are following us everywhere that you can, and make sure that you listen to Liam and Millie that comes out October 1st.
That's good. We got to learn how to do that now.
Yeah,
That's
Dude,
next.
that was impressive.
next.
Oh, that was
Is there one word that we can leave? What can we leave everyone with? I feel like Liam.
A word I can leave you with.
Anything. Oh,
Um,
an
Yeah, come on,
inspirational
no,
quote.
come on.
by the way.
Oh wait, George remembered his quote apparently. Right,
on then.
go on.
If you wouldn't go to them for advice, don't listen to what they have to say.
Oh.
Okay, I like it.
Okay.
Maybe we leave it.
Yeah, I like that
No.
one.
Right, Liam.
Maybe I'll chuck one in. Every day above ground's a good day.
Let's
Thank
leave
you.
it there. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
everyone. That was great.